Hey Hall, it's Gus Ulrich here, instructor at Pine Wild. I enjoyed working with you briefly the other day, just before the father-son, and just talked to Gun a little while ago. And it sounded like you guys played okay today. Left a few out there, but played all right. We're going to look at your golf swing here, Hall, from the face-on view first. Setup-wise, looks pretty good. You've got a 10-finger grip. You've got a fairly strong position with your hands. Uh, I like a strong grip. I think sometimes you can go a little bit overboard, but just be careful not to get it too terribly strong. But I do like a strong grip, so I'm going to say okay for now with the grip. Ball position is fantastic. Tilt with the shoulders looks pretty good. With the stance looks pretty good. I'm going to draw just a couple quick little, very simple things here. We're just going to put a little box around your head. We're going to put a couple lines down each side of the outer parts of the upper leg, thigh area, just represent sort of the barrel of the swing. Um, so that's really all we're going to do here. Let's just go ahead and put the swing in motion. Looks like a good one-piece takeaway right here. Now the club's coming in. To me, it's kind of hard to tell from this angle, but to me it looks like it's a little bit inside. Here's the position at the top. Pretty good. The head lowers, which is a pretty common thing I see with good ball strikers and tour players. There's a certain amount of lowering or a compression type movement that allows the body to just sort of get loaded up here. So this looks pretty good. We talked a little bit. I mentioned the gun the other day. It looks like your lead arm, your right arm, gets a little bit soft, a little bit bent. You're not quite to parallel, which is fine. It's okay. It's a 6-iron shot here. No worries there. I love the feet on the ground. The feet are very stable right here. Looks pretty good. Here's the transition into your downswing. I like the way the right hip kind of starts that motion, and that allows you to drop the club in the slot, and you're creating quite a bit of angle right here. Now your right arm, you can see, is getting pretty bent right through here. I'm not so sure if that's because of the 10-finger grip, or if it's just that we're not really concentrating a whole lot on keeping that arm straight. So a lot of times getting quick from the top can get that arm a little bit bent, not allowing the club to to fall a little bit before we start to unwind. Something I certainly would love you to work on and just try to get that lead arm, that right arm, a little more straight. Now it ends up straightening out here at impact pretty good. So let's just stop you right here and just take a look. I love the left knee catching up to the right knee, the right heel off the ground, left heel off the ground, the head back, the hips are unwinding. So all this looks pretty good right through here, Hall. Pretty good stretch with the arms right through the ball. Then there's the upward motion into a nice tall finish. So really a pretty good move. I'd say if there's anything that really stands out to me, it may be the path on the backswing going back inside just a little bit. We'll see in just a minute where that's going. But to me, maybe just losing the width of your swing here, getting that right arm to just be a little more like a board right through here, I think is going to be important that you work on that. That's just too much. I think that's too much bend right here. Let me just put a red line here and there, and you can see that the rod is bent. Let's keep the rod straight right through here, okay? And I really think, I'm not 100% sure, but that may have something to do with your grip. With the 10-finger grip, getting a little handsy, not allowing the club to work, the hands to work as a unit, could be causing you to be a little too dominant with that left arm there. Anyway, think right arm through impact here. Think a nice solid right arm. Let the right arm be the boss right through here. Okay? But good overall swing. I mean, fantastic basic motion. Really good. Okay, now let's take a quick look here at your down the line view. And your target was, let's see, I think the flag, I'm trying to find the flag here. I'm going to say it's right about there. So you can see how open you are. And then Gunnell mentioned that the other day when you were hitting balls. He said, look where he's aiming. I was like, yeah, he's definitely aiming too far left. Looks like you're playing a big cut shot here. But let's go ahead and draw a few lines We'll draw a line right up through your shaft. I want you to share all this with Corey too, okay? I want you to make sure Corey sees this so he can kind of chime in and add to or take away whatever he wants to. He knows what I look for, so it'd be good to share this with him. I'd say definitely got to square up more. I don't know if this is just an unusual setup and that you're normally square, but let's just go ahead and take a look. So the path here, just because you're so open, the path is not as far inside as I thought it was going to be, and that's because of my camera angle and where your body lines are set up. So keeping the club head in front of your chest is good. So this looks pretty good. All right, there goes the head a little bit forward and down. I don't mind the down. I'm not too crazy about the forward. So let's work on that just a little bit and just keep the head a little bit more in the box. There's the top of the swing. So there's not a whole lot of hinge. It's a good big muscle turn right there. I like where the right arm position is. I think a little more hinge would get that shaft parallel to the ground. Your left knee is beautifully flexed right here, so you've created some extra, compression or tilt. You've created more tilt, which is good. A lot of pros do that. Here comes the approach into the ball, and I'll tell you what I really like about this is look how much of your backside you can see right here. Look at this. Look how much of your backside you can see. I mean, I can see both pockets in the back of your pants. That's good. That means that you're rotating the lower body out of the way. Your fanny's back on the fanny line there, that little green vertical line there. Your club is delivered right back on a pretty good path right through here. Now, you hit this ball pretty good. You hit a little left of your target, but you hit it pretty good. So, not a bad swing. Not a bad swing at all. I'd say, just fundamentals are so important in the golf swing, and Corey can tell you that. And lining yourself up is one of the key, very key essentials to good ball striking and consistent ball striking is getting yourself lined up good. Grip, alignment, posture. I can say those three things are probably the most important. Grip, alignment, and posture. Ball position and other things, ball position and maybe just a couple other little things would be a factor, but not as nearly as important as posture, alignment, and grip. So here's your downswing. The transition looks great. I love the way you drop the club down in the slot. I think just keeping that right arm a little more firm. But a good swing overall. Good swing overall. So, stay on top of your fundamentals. Work hard. Practice a lot. Short game. As much as you hit balls, you need to work on putting and chipping. Spend equal amount of time putting and chipping as you do hitting golf balls. It's very, very important. So, I know your dad's probably told you that, and Corey too. But anyway, all right, Hall. Hope this helps, and look forward to seeing you again sometime soon.